I want you to picture something. A child sorting through a huge mountain of garbage. But he's not looking for trash, you see. He's looking for treasure. He's searching for survival, for just a tiny glimmer of hope. And this isn't just one kid's story. It's a look into a world where childhood itself is a luxury most can't afford. This one sentence spoken by a young boy named Saheb is really where our story begins. I mean, think about it. It just captures his entire world, doesn't it? A world where finding a single coin in the middle of all that refuse, well, that feels like finding treasure. It's a small victory in a daily fight to just survive. So, to really understand Saheb's story, we first have to get a feel for his home, Seemapuri. It's a slum, right on the very edge of Delhi. And here, the whole idea of garbage is turned completely on its head. Yeah, this is where we really have to shift our perspective. For most of us, garbage is just, well, it's waste, something to get rid of. But for the kids of Seemapuri, it's their entire economy. It's how they get their daily bread. And it's all wrapped up in this sense of wonder. Because, every single pile could be holding something valuable. It's like a daily treasure hunt, where the prize isn't just a coin, but survival itself. And this is the reality of their lives. Saheb's family and thousands of others there are refugees from Bangladesh. They ran from natural disasters and just crushing poverty, hoping for something better. But they found themselves in a place where they have no legal identity, no sanitation, no basic housing. So ragpicking, it's not really a choice. It's what's passed down, the only way to survive in this constant cycle of poverty. Now, at the very heart of Saheb's identity is this powerful and honestly heartbreaking irony. And it all starts with his name. You see, Saheb's full name is Saheb-e-Alam, and that name means Lord of the Universe. Just let that sink in for a second. The Lord of the Universe spends his days barefoot sifting through other people's garbage. This contrast, it's not just some tragic coincidence. It's a really powerful statement on the giant gap between the potential every child is born with and the reality they're forced into. But even in a reality this harsh, there's a dream that so many children have all over the world. And Saheb is no different. He wants to go to school. The author Jung, she describes this one moment where she sees him just staring at a school, a whole other world that he can see, but he absolutely cannot enter. And when she asks him about it, he just says, "There isn't one in my neighborhood." It's such a simple, matter-of-fact statement, but it's hiding a universe of longing. And this moment, it just shows you how incredibly fragile that dream is. The author, kind of half-joking, tells him she'll start a school. And for just a second, his face completely lights up with pure, undiluted hope. But that hope, it vanishes just as quickly as it appeared once he realizes it's not a real promise. It's such a brief interaction, but it reveals the incredible psychological weight of poverty, how fast hope can be lit, and just how brutally it can be snuffed out. Okay, so let's look at another really powerful symbol in Saheb's story. It's something as simple as a pair of shoes, but man, it reveals so much about his world. Saheb wears this pair of discarded tennis shoes, right? A hand-me-down from some rich kid. For Saheb, these are an absolute luxury, a dream come true, even though they have a hole in them. Meanwhile, so many other kids have nothing at all. They walk around barefoot, not because they want to, but because it's just this tradition born from never ever having enough. So these shoes, they're both a small personal win for Saheb and also this constant, glaring reminder of the deep inequality that defines his entire life. So later on, Saheb's life takes a turn. He actually gets a job. And on the surface, this seems like a really positive step forward. But as we're about to see, it comes at a huge cost. So here's the deal. Saheb starts working at a tea stall. He's earning 800 rupees a month plus all his meals. Now, for a kid in his situation, this seems like a massive improvement, right? A steady income, guaranteed food. But is it really progress? And this is where the crucial difference lies. See, as a ragpicker, he carried his own plastic bag. It was light, it was his. He was his own boss, totally free to wander and dream. But now he carries this heavy steel canister that belongs to the tea stall owner. And that canister, it symbolizes the weight of his new job and the complete loss of his freedom. So that's the trade-off. He's got security, sure, but he's lost his independence. The author even notes that the carefree look he used to have, it's just gone. He has traded the wild, unpredictable freedom of childhood for the rigid schedule of a job. He's not his own master anymore. Now, it's so important to understand that Saheb's story, as moving as it is, isn't just a one-off. It's really a window into a much, much larger problem. Millions. That's the number we're talking about. Millions of children, just like Saheb, are forced into labor. Their education gets cut short, their dreams are put on hold forever, all just so they can survive. His story is their story. And the true cost of this kind of poverty, it isn't just a lack of food or a roof over your head. It's the theft of something you can never get back, the spring of a child's life. It's a theft of potential. It wears away at their identity. It crushes their dreams, and it forces kids to carry the heavy burdens of being an adult way, way too soon. So we're left with this question, aren't we? When millions of children are denied the chance to just be children, to learn, to play, to dream, what does that cost all of us as a society? What kind of potential, what creativity, what kind of future is lost forever when the spring of life is stolen before it even gets a chance to bloom?